So I got fed up with Graham. Graham was going in the opposite direction to what I was going. And I'd been running the band for about 3 years, and I decided that I wanted to get my own band together. And the first person that came to mind was Clapton. So I turned up in Oxford, where Eric was playing with John Mayall, and it was in a big hall. Eric saw me in the dressing room. I went in the interval and said, "Oh man, you've got to sit in," you know. So I said, "Yeah, I'd love to," you know. So, everybody stood up, and bang, it happened immediately. It was really like changed the whole gig. So after the gig, I said to Eric, "You know, like, I'm getting a band together. Would you like to join the band?" And he said, "Yeah," straight away. Eric said, "What about a bass player?" And I said, He said, "What about Jack?"
Ginger fired me from the Graham Bond band, but I refused to be fired, you know, because he wasn't even the band leader.
Jack and I had several altercations during the Graham Bond days. I went, "I really don't know, but you're right, he's a fucking good bass player." And so I said, "I don't know, I'll go and see him." So I went, next day I went round to Jack's place, and I haven't seen Jack now for about 6 months. And I knocked on the door, and there was Jack, and he was like surprised to see me as well. And we sat down and had a cup of tea, and I told him what was going on, that I'd seen Eric, and you know, this thing was happening, and did you want to come with us? And he said, "Yeah," and that was it. It was sort of like, let bygones be bygones sort of thing.
The first time we played was in Ginger's house, a little semi-detached house in Neasden.
It was like, out the back was the Welsh Harp, which is an artificial lake reservoir. And the kids all used to play over there, right? It was like fields all around it. And we're playing, and it's really happening. And we looked out the back, and you could see out through the French windows. And up on the hill above was just a pile of young kids, but all dancing, freaking out. They'd all come from all over the Welsh Harp. They'd heard the music, and they were digging it. And that was great. You know, it happened. It was magic immediately.
Yeah, it was pretty instantaneous. There was something there, you know, just a combination of, I mean, Ginger and myself had played a lot over the years before, you know, jazz things, Alexis and Graham. I mean, with Graham Bond, we played 320 or 330 gigs a year, you know, it saves you practicing. And then the combination of Eric's, at the time, very pure blues playing, and our kind of pushing him beyond what he thought his limits were, I think. It was very exciting. Yeah.